Hi, I'm Emmett from CaminoWays.com and CaminoWays.com. Today I'm going to speak about Camino routes not to miss in 2015. Are you writing your letter to Santa? Are you adding the Camino de Santiago to your travel bucket list? Or is being active part of your New Year resolutions? CaminoWays.com, the cycling and walking holiday specialists, have selected 5 Camino de Santiago and other fabulous walking routes not to be missed in 2015. The first is the classic Camino. It may be referred to as the Camino, but there are many different Camino de Santiago routes covering thousands of kilometres across France, Portugal and Spain. The most famous route, featuring in movies such as The Way and a variety of books, is the Camino Francais, or French Way. The full French Way covers over 800 kilometres from the town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in the French Pyrenees. However, if you can't take a whole month off work to walk the whole way, you can choose to walk or cycle any stretch of the way. Most pilgrims choose to start in Sarria to cover the last 100 kilometres. Whether you want to walk 2 days, a week or a whole month, CaminoWays.com can tailor-make an itinerary to suit you. The price is from €492 per person sharing for a 6-night walking trip from Sarria to Santiago on the last section of the French Way. The second section is the Portuguese Coastal Way. The Portuguese Coastal Way is one of the Camino Santiago routes starting in Portugal. This route follows the Atlantic coast from Porto, along the shoreline of northern Portugal and southern Galicia, famous for their delicious seafood, charming coastal villages and port towns, and refreshing white wine. While it is not as traditional as the classic inland Portuguese way, it is a route of stunning natural beauty and unique coastal flavour. The price for this is from €662 per person sharing for a 7-night walking holiday on the Portuguese Coastal Way. At number 3 is the Camino del Norte, or the Trail from the North. The Northern Way is another fantastic coastal Camino de Santiago route, covering over 800 kilometres across lush northern Spain, also known as Green Spain. The route is divided into 5 sections, starting in the Basque Country and following the coast of Cantabria, Asturias and Galicia. Along the way, walkers will discover wonderful cities and towns, mile-long beaches and superb gastronomy. The price is from €536 per person sharing for a 6-night walking holiday on the Camino del Norte. At 4 is a traditional chemin in France, Lapre Way. Starting in the impressive Lapre with its striking cathedral and volcanic landscapes, Lapre Way is one of the most traditional Camino de Santiago routes in France. Called Chemin de Saint-Jacques in French, this chemin passes some of France's most beautiful towns and areas of outstanding natural beauty. The price is from €446 per person sharing for a 5-night walking holiday starting in Lapre. And finally at 5 is a pilgrimage to Rome. The Via Francigena, or Camino to Rome, is, like the Camino de Santiago, a pilgrimage route of medieval origin. It has become increasingly popular in recent years, particularly sections across majestic Tuscany and the last stretch into ever-fascinating Rome. While it doesn't attract the same amount of number of pilgrims as the Camino de Santiago, the Via Francigena makes up for it with superb landscapes, outstanding Italian cuisine and peaceful trails. CaminoWays.com offers cycling and walking holidays on Via Francigena. Distances covered can be adapted to suit fitness level. Price on this is from €516 per person sharing for a 6-night walking holiday on the last section of the Via Francigena from Viterbo to Rome. Prices include accommodation on half-board basis, luggage transfers from hotel to hotel, and holiday pack with practical information for your trip. Price does not include flights, transport or insurance. Why not ask the team about hotel upgrades in cities and towns, airport transfer and bike rental? Contact CaminoWays.com travel specialist for more information and advice on the right Camino de Santiago or Via Francigena route for you. Thank you. Bye bye.